Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today joining us at Seweno Golf Club in Turkey, and we're joined by Tony, who's quite a low handicap golfer.
I'm seven.
And he's not short of words. He might be a little
bit camera shy.
He might be a little bit camera shy at the minute, but once he gets going, you get ready. We'll let you tell a few stories while we're out there. But we're going to be testing the PXG ball versus the Pro V1, Tony.
Right.
A lot of people are switching into this PXG ball. There's a reason though. It's because it's £45 a dozen, but if you buy 2 dozen, you get 1 free.
Bargain.
So they're netting down to £30 a dozen, and obviously Pro V's been sort of £45 roughly. And when new ball comes out, I mean, there could even be more. It now opens a bit of a debate because, you know, £45 is a lot of money to spend on a dozen balls, isn't it?
Especially if you're going to lose them in lakes here, like my playing partner has done over the last couple of days.
We'll get kicked off. Obviously, in this vlog, we're going to have a 6-hole match. We're going to test both balls, but we've got data from the studio. I've got data from testing it on the short game area here, and we're going to have a little talk about it, and obviously get your opinion as well.
Okay.
Right, so now I'll let you tee us off.
Yeah.
You get 8 shots round here, don't you?
Yeah.
So strokes 1 to 8, and I'll let you choose which ball you want to start with.
I'm going to go for the...
Do you want to test the PXG?
I'm going to test the PXG.
I think you said, didn't you, you've actually used Pro V1
Yeah, I've used Pro V1 before for a number of years.
Well, what I'll do is I'll not tell you about the data, but, you know, obviously, as I tell the subscribers throughout the video, we'll get your reaction to that data.
Okay. To
see how you feel about it. I've only met Tony this week. He's from...
Came down. In Dorset.
Representing the Southerners. So it's a Southern-Northern match. Lovely drive. Straight down the middle.
Baboon,
lovely
baby.
Drive. We've got George with us. George is a member that came down as well. And you haven't got a mic on, but I'll tell the story for you. Came down. There's a little bit of a story, is that it was that club where they first discussed the Ryder Cup. Am I right?
Yeah. So history says.
So history says.
Samuel Ryder used to play there with the Whitcomb brothers. Shot. What's that, the Pro V1?
I've gone PXG as well.
You've gone PXG as well.
Just out of a matter of interest, how much do you spend on balls usually per dozen?
Probably about £35 a dozen. I play with the tailor-made stripe balls normally.
Toe stripe.
And they're about £35 a dozen,
yeah.
I think.
Oh, that'll be interesting, because obviously you're in this price point then. So it'd be interesting to, you know, potentially see. Are you playing them because of the stripe?
I use the stripe. I like the stripe for a putting alignment.
Yeah.
It gives me really good confidence with the putting stripe, you know, an alignment. The burgundy ones I find a bit hard to find in the rough quite often in the rough, but the rest of them are quite easy to find.
Good. Right, well, there's no shot on this opening hole. I'm not sure what you've got in, but I think we're a similar distance, because I've hit on a similar line and just gone a little bit further.
I've got 99 yards.
99.
Oh! Yeah, but that's what he's here for.
Yeah, that's a lovely strike. He's been playing well this week. I think camera can get a little bit nerve-wracking. Let's see what he does here. He's on green. Still a little bit of change on that. How do you want it, Tony?
I'd like the flag away, please.
No problem. Oh, I thought you'd made it.
So did I.
Lucky.
In all day long.
Yeah, you can have that one.
Thank you.
I've got the flag.
Well done.
So second hole, we're playing ready golf. Tony's ready to go. And I think it's about 320 this one, Tony.
Yes, it's a nice little hole. Just avoid the bunker on the right hand side. Picturesque, like most of the holes at Sueno.
Yeah. Lovely drive, perfect shape for this hole. He's back.
He's back. He's back.
So would you have any guesses? Because we're going to have a look at data on driving in a minute. We did some testing in studio.
Yeah.
Which ball would go further, PXG or Titleist PRO V1?
I would say that PXG, simply because of the name. They obviously have data from Pro V1 and that they would have compared their ball to, hence the name Xtreme.
Trying to improve on it.
Shot.
We'll take it. It's a little stinger, out middle.
96.
You've got 96, which I think I'm just outside here, so probably about 93. I'm going to just put this data up on screen now for driving. Ball speed wise, PXG are a little bit faster, so there's potential there. But throughout, you know, all the results, the Pro V was longer by about 4 yards. And that would be because it were a little bit lower spinning, in fairness. But very much, you know, across the board, very similar.
Be on the money.
Oh my.
Get in.
Oof. Oh! Tony is the all-in-one guy, aren't you?
I've had some lucky shots in my life, lads. That's it. That's all I can say. And girls.
I think that shot will have definitely settled his nerves a bit. Just needed to get that one good shot. It's a good strike, but not quite as good a line as yours.
It's big.
A little bit long.
It's big.
Oh dear. Right, it's not quite stiff, so I've got a little bit of a chance. Good chip here and try and put some pressure on.
Definitely look closer from the fairway.
Yeah.
There's a bunker there, George.
Be good, be good.
Oh. There's a bunker there.
He's labbed up as well. Ooh.
Yabba dabba do.
A little bit of meat on that one, I'm afraid.
Gosh.
It's up to you if you want to go good, or we'll see him in.
I'll see him in. You've got a pitch mark to go through.
Well done. That was the right decision now. Go on, George, if you want to finish yours.
It's looking like the right decision. Yeah, good putt.
Can you remember what we did earlier on here?
Yeah, the pair of us both drove the green.
We've actually, we're on course for the second time today. Had a bit of lunch and come back out.
Lightning won't strike twice, will it?
Well, you've got a shot on this one.
All right, so maybe I should play it a bit more conservatively.
Oh, beautiful. I think you've done it again.
It's got a chance, hasn't it?
It's got a massive chance. I like that.
He's gone after it.
I've replicated earlier.
He's gone after it.
We could have done exactly the same.
Yeah, I saw yours bounce. I think you're on.
When did you start golf?
I took up golf when I was 38.
You were 38,
yeah.
So probably a bit like me. In your era of starting golf, there were no ball data, were there? You just tested balls and bought sort of best value balls and stuff. So one of the big things for me is making sure that I get a ball that I like around the green, you know, feel and control wise.
Yeah.
For chipping and putting, it's got to feel soft. It's got to feel like it's going to stop on fast greens.
Yeah.
And this is what surprised me with this ball, because obviously when they're netting to £30 a dozen, you sometimes feel like you're not going to get that premium quality. But obviously, whilst they're on offer, you are getting that.
Yes, for sure.
You're getting a top performance ball for £30. So there's no surprise people are switching out into these. And we'll show you that data in a minute. Once we've put it out, we'll show you the data, because around the green, there's an argument so they're actually probably better.
Really?
Yeah.
To be perfectly honest, it's felt nice off the putter head every time I've putted it.
Yeah.
And the feel that I'm getting off the driver head, apart from the first hole where it didn't come out the middle, has been excellent.
Yeah.
So at the moment, I'm really liking this PXG.
From 245 yards, we'd have took them, wouldn't we?
For sure.
That's a great shot.
I was probably 2 yards closer this morning.
It's not an easy putt though. It's greens out here are so tough.
Yeah, I think I've got the wrong club. I think I'm going to
You're getting chipper.
Yeah, well,
Tell he's taking it serious.
Yeah, I don't want to lose on camera. I haven't lost when the camera's not been. Oh, actually, I have once.
Is it going to be a bit short? Bit of meat on that, I'm afraid. To be fair, as disappointed as he might be, he's there for one net. I think I've left it short as well. I think with that sun, they've just slowed down a bit this afternoon.
Oh, I haven't hit it.
No.
Oh my word.
It's golf. It happens.
Sure. George is avoiding the camera because of Crime Watch.
Yeah. Right, I think you're going to need this one for half.
Yes. And it should have been an easy hole after that tee shot.
Oh, unlucky.
Can't blame the ball.
So just before we switch out into Pro V1, because I want to get your a little bit of an opinion, see if there's anything you notice feel-wise and, spin and check-wise around green. But short game-wise, with the same club speed, the ball speed was actually a little bit quicker with PXG, so that means you could potentially get a little bit more distance in your shorter irons. Spin was significantly more, to see sort of a difference of 800 RPM spin in a ball is quite a lot. So definitely going to help you stop the ball on the green. But actually the PXG was like a lower launch as well, so it were launching lower but then checking and spinning more, and that's what the tour players are aspiring to do. They want that ball to launch lower and then obviously spin more. So really good characteristics, and it were flying 4 yards longer in the shorter irons. So not quite matching the Pro V distance wise off the tee, but around the green providing that little bit more stinging ball flight and more spin and control around the green. And I said that's a big aspect for me, is control and hold on the green. I think even for higher handicap golfers, when you hit a bad shot into a green, if it hits the green and then it spins more, you're going to be in less trouble through back, aren't you?
Yeah.
So handy to know. So we're going to switch into Pro V1. I know you've used this ball before, but if we play them side by side, it sometimes helps us get a bit more an opinion on things and a preference. And we're only here, Tony, to give an opinion and preference. Obviously, I like to try and do these videos to, well, stop other people wasting their money if they can, and answer the question to whether these PXG balls are actually any value. Are they worth sort of trying? Right, it's 115 yards, you're 2 down, I hate to mention it.
Yeah.
And potentially 3 holes left to play.
I shouldn't be 2 down though.
You shouldn't.
I shouldn't be 2 down.
Lovely strike.
Get in the hole!
That is on it. Oh
my gosh!
I told you he could have a hole in one. He's an absolute nightmare. What did you hit, just for reference for subscribers?
3/4 9 iron.
Little 9 iron. It
Yeah.
literally must have pitched. We'll have a look at that pitch more. It must have really pitched close to all, that one. That needs to fly a little bit. I just didn't quite get that. It's just on front at green.
Oh, there.
There? Well, that shows a little bit about the receptiveness at ball, doesn't it? Yeah, that's definitely it. So it's only gone probably like 3 feet. So Tony's has gone sort of 3 feet. Mine's probably gone about 1 foot. But to be quite honest with you guys, I didn't really strike that one the best. Steady, steady. Not bad. The Birdie man. Got the lab deer.
Yeah, I don't know why. I haven't been nervous for the last 3 days. You stick a camera in my face, and I'm already 2 down.
Oh, pick it up. Lucky.
It wasn't even close. Yeah, well done, solid.
So this is 362. We are actually in meters as well today, guys. Obviously playing from Turkey, so I mean that's near a sort of 400 yards. Lovely drive, fantastic.
Thank you. Oh,
Just overfading a little bit.
So wide it's missed the bunker.
Right, it's 184 in, a little bit out of position. The flag is pretty much on line with that biggest tree you can see in the middle. I've just got to sort of move it around a little bit here.
And he's about 30 yards right of the fairway.
All right, all right. Like Steve says, there's no pictures on cards. Oh, that's perfect.
That is absolutely worldy.
You're not going to see a better shot than that today.
No, that's right down the tubes.
That's down the tubes, cutting in.
Give us a break.
Right, you got 159 in. You need a shot like you did on 18th earlier.
I'm looking for exactly that shot.
Put it next to pin. You were a gimme for birdie. Lovely strike. Good shot. So we'll get teed off and then we'll have a look at this mid-iron data and talk about what happened around green. It's peeling out right a little bit. It's pretty safe.
It's too far right. It's going to give me a shot, but it's going to be a long one.
Oh, that's perfect. That's A1.
He's pulled it out the bag when he needs to.
We've got 199. He's going for it with 3-wood.
Not my favourite club.
When you need to do something, that's when you're dangerous.
Yeah.
We've seen that a couple of times this week.
But this is not my favourite club. Nah. Bunker.
Unlucky. So looking at 7-iron data, I'll put this up on screen now. We had a consistent club speed. We got a consistent ball speed, which were both 119, so a lot of potential with both these balls. Pro V1 did spin a little bit more with a 7-iron, and but didn't go quite as far. I think because PXG spins a little bit lower at mid-irons, it were going an extra sort of 5 yards. So a little bit longer in short irons, a little bit longer in mid-irons, a little bit shorter in driver. But I actually like the launch and the spin in the short iron and the irons. So, you know, there's a lot to be said. And I think on-course performance-wise, I can certainly say, I mean, I played Pro V1 for a long time, is that I can't tell a great deal of difference.
I can't, having played 3 holes with one ball and a couple of holes with the other, I can't really tell a lot of difference between the two, to be fair.
You know, if there isn't a difference, does that then make PXG a better value? You know, it depends what deal they're on, doesn't it? If they're 45, then, you know, I think you should just test them both. But I think while they're on offer at 3 for 2.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you're on offer 3 for 2. You've got to be giving it a try if you're a Pro V1 ball user, because I cannot tell the difference.
Yeah, no, me neither. Right, we've got 170 yards. I'm going to go 7-iron. It's sat quite nice. Obviously, we're fully warmed up as well, so I don't want to get a flyer with a 6. Hold that line. It's peeling a little bit. I think we've just done enough to hold that right edge at green. I'm not sure. We'll go and have a look.
I think you might have got a member's bounce.
I think from where I am, he's going to need to get up and down out of this bunker. So, I mean, if you look,
you want to see the footmarks in this bunker.
Pardon?
You want to see the footprints in this bunker.
It's pitched there. So it's gone about sort of 6 feet on a downhill slope. It's out and it's on its way. Just a little bit of moisture in greens. It's getting a bit sort of twilighty, but look at these fantastic views. Get in the comments, guys, if you've played at Sueno or you've stopped here. We're on the Dunes course and he's gone for it.
It's not coming back from there, is it?
It's not peeling in. Oh, I think if it had got legs, you know, it might have done it. I'll give you that, Tone.
Thank you. That's very
5 net
generous.
4.
Yep. And he's done it in 1.
Oh, I don't know how that stayed.
Nor do I.
Fantastic game. You played better this week, but you even said, you know, we both said, you know, it's not easy playing on camera.
No, it's really, really difficult. It's surprising how difficult it is to play when you're conscious that there's a camera behind you.
Yeah.
But, you know, you beat me fair and square, so.
You've hit some great shots, but, you know, in conclusion on these balls, I think across the data that we've done, across the chipping around the chipping area, we can't see a great deal of difference in performance.
No.
You know, I'd hate to say that PXG is better or Pro V1's better. I think they're very similar on performance. And, you know, even durability wise, we've been using this one now. I mean, I used them all day yesterday. I've not actually, this is one that I played with yesterday, and there's no real marks on it.
No.
And it's pearly, it's shiny white, so really nice ball. And I think what we'll do, we'll mention your golf club as well, because you're from Weymouth, aren't you?
I'm from Weymouth. The golf club is Came Down Golf Club, which is probably nearer to Dorchester, sort of in between the two. Great place to play golf on the south coast. If you're down there, come on in.
Well,
we're a friendly bunch.
We've been speaking to people obviously in Clubhouse, and when you've told them you're from Weymouth, the first club they've mentioned is yours. And I've not played it yet, but it must be good. If people internationally are recognising it.
It's got a lot of history about it. You know, it's synonymous with Samuel Ryder and the Ryder Cup. The Whitcomb brothers, who won the Open in the late 20s, early 30s, were members. It's on their family's land. It's got a lot of history. It's a great, great golf course and a great test of golf.
Well, if I'm down there, which I will be at some point,
you're more than welcome.
I'm going to be coming down for a game, obviously. I'll have to bring a good playing partner if I'm playing with you and
George.
And George, yeah, because these two can play together. But yeah, no, appreciate you having you on the channel. Great to get your opinion as a, you know, lowish handicap golfer. And yeah, thanks for the match.
Thank you. Well done.
Guys, if you've enjoyed that video, make sure the subscribe button. I'll stick a link to PXG's website below. I think this 3 for 2 offer is going to be on till at least January anyway, so plenty of time to grab some if you're in market some balls. And if not, we'll see you in a few days' time. Bye.